What's up, everyone? Hey, Sam right here. This is my entry into Alex the Comic Hoarder and Doom 143's 400 subscriber contest. I just want to say, you guys, congrats. Love both of your channels. Love what you're doing, for the community. Um, Both of you guys are just absolutely super cool guys. Um, I constantly watch your videos, and you're always putting out good content, and showing stealth buys and spec picks and keys, and it's just a blast. And you guys have been doing tons of contests and supporting so many people in the community that it's just absolutely outstanding. And um, I know you guys are going to just continue to grow and continue to kind of be pillars in the community, and just keep it up, keep up the positive the vibe and the spirit, and just keep doing what you're doing. And thank you for putting on this contest as well. Super cool contest, great idea, super fun, and just really random and just a really well thought out idea. So very cool, guys. As far as this contest goes, need to be subbed to both Doom 143 and Alex the Comic Hoarder. They also want you to, oh, and you have to be 18 or older. They also want you to subscribe to the following channels, which I have: Walking Jedi, PD Hobbies, Mark Rivera. He's got freaking issues, Comically Flawed, Comic Hoarder 1014, Lunchbox Batman, and Rag 718. Subscribe to all those guys. Some really cool channels. Definitely check them out. The other thing is they want you to shout out a tuber over 100 that has over 100 subscribers and tell why. And there's a ton of channels I've been watching lately. But this particular YouTuber kind of falls in line with, does a lot of spec picks, finds a lot of stealth buys, keys, just really knowledgeable. And along with Alex the Comic Hoarder and Doom 143 and various other tubers out there, I'm constantly learning stuff about, just different variants, different artists. I'm just constantly learning, like, every time I watch their videos. But the person I wanted to give a shout out to was Contender. Just a really cool guy. Just a very, very cool channel. Very low key, very chill. He's a funny guy. Just has a good time doing his videos. And he's always showing an awesome book. So definitely have to give a shout out to Contender, man. Your channel's awesome. As far as the couple other things, they want you to give your biggest stealth buy for 2016. So, I didn't really have too many stealth buys, but as you can see here, I have all this like Uncanny X-Force. So this is kind of, I guess, not really a stealth buy for one single book, but it was for a series. I was at kind of a comic swap earlier this year, or it was kind of like mid to late this 2016. And I picked up some books, and I was leaving. I went and I put my books in my truck. I was like, I need to go back in there. There's a couple tables I haven't checked out. So I go to this guy's table. He's got like seven short boxes. I was kind of flipping through, didn't really see anything, but I came across Uncanny X-Force, and this was a series that I had wanted to get because I was interested in reading it. But every time I saw a complete series, it was just always super expensive. It was like 80, 90, 100, 120 bucks, for the whole series. And I was like, I don't want to pay that. The guy comes over to me, and I start picking through these books, and he's like, oh, I didn't see prices on them. He's like, oh, these are two for $1. So I'm like, dude, 50 cents a piece? I'll take that. Like, that's awesome. And as I was going through, I started noticing that they were all in super nice shape, and they're all like near mint plus. Some of them might even be near mint. And I started pulling out like a couple books, and I'm like, dude, there's like almost the entire run here. Like, just grab the whole stack. So I ended up grabbing the entire stack, and I set it like right in front of the guy, and he was like eating a sandwich or something, and I was like, you want me to count them? So he's like, yeah. So I go through, I counted them. There was 39 books. It was all of them except for number 1 and for number 24. I don't have number 24, but I ended up picking number 1 up for super cheap. So I basically got the entire run. It was 39 books, and it's there's like there's a couple variants in here, like a couple second print variants. And the guy was like, all right, how about 15 bucks? So I was like, deal. So to me, it was huge because it was a series that I really wanted to get. I got almost the entire thing for 15 bucks in super high grade, and it came out to under 40 cents a book. So to me, that's a pretty huge stealth buy. I mean, I don't know if it's considered a stealth buy, but it was a damn good deal. And I was super happy to get it. So that's kind of, my I guess my stealth buy of the year, just because it was pretty awesome. I don't even think you can get like the entire series in trade for that much money. So I was super stoked. I grabbed this deck of books. I was like, all right, I'm out of here, and left the con. So um, as far as my proudest book of 2016, I'd have to say that is my X-Men number 12, The First Appearance of Juggernaut. I've always wanted this book for a super long time. Juggernaut's one of my absolute favorite characters, and so I finally pulled the trigger and ended up picking this one up. It's not in the greatest shape, but I got a good deal on it, and it's got some spine wear for sure, and there's some spine ticks, but overall it's probably a mid grade. It's probably like a 4.5, maybe a 5. Um, in the future, I may upgrade to like a CGC graded book as like an 8 maybe, somewhere down the line. But I'm super happy with this book. I'm very happy with the condition, and I'm super proud that I finally pulled the trigger on on a book that was like one of my favorite characters, the first appearance. So I hope to do that more in 2017. And that kind of goes on to the next, like a comic book that you're determined to get, or a run that you're determined to get. As far as the runs go, I'm really focused on getting Daredevil 1 through 100, and obviously Daredevil 1 is like an absolute huge book to get. So I would probably have to say that Daredevil number 1 is probably the book that I'm determined to get, even though there's a ton of books that I would absolutely love to get this year. And there's definitely some cheaper books that I know that I'm going to get, and that's like Incredible Hulk 102, Hulk King Size Special number 1. I'd love to get Amazing Spider-Man 300. Those are kind of like some keys that I would that I know that I'm going to get this year. But the run Daredevil 1 through 100, I'm really determined to and focused to pick that up. I've been picking up a lot of those books here and there in good grades, and but I'm gonna go for it this year. Just kind of try to whittle that down and really focus on getting that run. So that's my entry, guys. Like I said, super awesome that you guys are collaborating and doing this roulette style contest. I think it's super cool, and just the fact that it's random on random is even better. And really cool to just kind of talk about some stealth buys and stuff you're looking for, and things you're focusing on this year. So again, guys, great. You have absolutely awesome channels. Thank you so much for being so generous and so kind to everybody in the community, and just keep it up. You guys are awesome. Cheers.